So far, it's been 1 month and a half since fishing was stopped in Lake Kivu in order to give this type of fish, also known as isambaza, to reproduce and multiply. On one hand, this type of fish is sufficiently available on market as nothing ever changed. Those selling them say they are also supplied by wholesalers at the market, though some also have information on the sources whereby some fishermen are fishing illegally. The fish that we've managed to obtain mostly comes from Bugarura Island because fishing is their only source of income. But again, they also no longer fish as much as they used to because it was stopped. Sometimes they do so in order to survive, and it's also our source of survival, which is why each time they offer to supply to us, it's hard for us to say no, hence they always find a way to do so. Sellers say they have a role in disobeying these measures, leaving the blame to the fishermen who fish illegally.
Although we
are also in the wrong, sometimes it's the only way for us to survive, but fishermen are also in the wrong for fishing illegally. On the other hand, sellers are partly blamed for disobeying these measures, as explained by the head of Fishermen Cooperative, Ndekezi Dani. Sellers play a big role in this because they are the ones that motivate and sponsor fishermen as they go to fish illegally. Clearly, they work together because they buy the fish and sponsor them into continuing this activity. The administrator in charge of fishing in the western branch of RAB, Robert Gatare, says these measures were agreed by different stakeholders in charge of fishing activities, which is why they are requested to sensitize locals in their areas to adhere to these measures. You'll find a generous amount of this kind of fish at the market, whereby they won't stop until security men arrive. Authorities should work hand in hand with the head of these markets so that these sellers get stopped from selling them in a period in which fishing is stopped. Since August, as fishing was stopped in Lake Kivu, some fishermen were caught fishing illegally with over 12 tons of fish in different districts of the western province. Fishing shall be reopened in October after 2 months of being stopped so that they can multiply. Jane Mutoni reporting for RTV.